Hi guys, I'm kind of on my last tether of wanting to just hang myself because I've done this like 6 times and every time I do this something goes wrong. So the battery on my phone will go, the memory will go, someone will walk in, I'll drop everything on the floor. My iPhone now says it's too hot and I have to wait for it to cool down, and I've never seen that message on my phone, but that just proves how many videos I'm trying to get up today because I'm back at work tomorrow, and then after that I don't know when the next time I'm going to upload is. So now that that's out of the way, I'm going to show you my skincare routine, and I use 2 different products. So I use one set of products for like the morning, and then I use another set of products for the evening or before I go to bed, and then I have like this other little section of stuff which I kind of pamper myself with, and that happens once every week or once every couple of weeks. So the first thing I do when I get up, obviously I remove all of my makeup before I go to sleep. So when I wake up in the morning, apart from a load of crap and skin on my face, there shouldn't be anything else on there. So what I will do as soon as I get up in the morning is use this Clean and Clear exfoliating daily wash just to kind of get rid of all the dead stuff on my face. So once I've done that, I will then pat my face dry with a towel, and then I will use a toner. So cotton pad, pour this on, swipe this all over my face, wait for that little tingly sensation, air dry it with my hand a little bit, and then like you can actually feel your pores like all tightening up and stuff. So that's that. Then, sorry, there's someone lurking around outside my door. Next thing I do is moisturise my face. So I use, I kind of mix these 2 up together. So this is my Clinique moisturising gel, and then I mix it with a anti-acne treatment gel and primer. Mix those 2 up together and then just kind of moisturise my face, and then that is my canvas to then apply all of my makeup on. So that is all I do when I wake up. The toner I use is an Olay one, and it's specifically for combination oily skin because my skin is really oily. Like even now I swear you can see like it's shiny. I should have fixed that, but I just can't be bothered. So that's that done. Leave these products on the side and I'll get out my nighttime ones for you. So when I say nighttime, this routine kind of starts from when I get home from work. So the first thing I will do is remove my eye makeup because obviously it's heavier than the rest of it. So Body Shop makeup remove, eye makeup remover, and then a cotton pad, dunk this in there, soak it all up, and then just hold it on my eyelid for a couple of seconds and then slowly kind of wipe it off. Just to kind of get rid of most of my eye makeup, and then obviously I'll go underneath, I'll get in the lashes and try and get rid of as much as I can. For my face makeup, I will use this Clinique Rinse Off Foaming Cleanser, which is really, really good. Because what I found in the past is I've gone to wash my face and then I've gone to put my toner off, use my toner on my face, and actually I've still got loads of concealer and stuff coming off on the cotton pad. So when I use this, what I tend to do is actually leave it on my face for a minute or so while I brush my teeth or something, just to kind of get rid of all the residue and melt everything down, and then as soon as I wash it off, my face just feels a lot cleaner. And then what I do to kind of, again, kind of exfoliate, but it's a daily exfoliator, so it's safe to use like every day. I will then use this blackhead clearing scrub. So I will kind of use that to kind of get rid of anything that's blocking my pores, obviously to eliminate blackheads or prevent blackheads, because it's blocked pores. So you don't, you know, if you're not removing your makeup properly, you know, you should be getting blackheads and stuff, and that's generally what happens with people that sleep in their makeup and stuff. So once I use that, I will then pat my face dry, and then I am ready to then tone my face again for the evening. For the evening, because I think this stuff is really, really good, however, I found one time that I used this like morning and night for 6 months. My skin was absolutely amazingly clear, and then suddenly I just got a breakout out of nowhere and I hadn't changed anything. And then when I went back to Clinique and told them what happened, they basically said that sometimes if your skin can become like immune to it, and then it kind of stops working. So she then suggested that I only use it once a day rather than twice a day, and I find that that kind of, you know, it does help me prevent new pimples and stuff coming out. But you know, it's still really good stuff, to be honest, but it does dry out the skin too much if you use it. And I've got the number 3 one there. So what I'll do is I get a little bit of that, put it on there, swipe it around my face, again do the whole drying my face with my hand, wait for it to finish like it's working, and then I'm ready to kind of moisturise my face. So before I go to sleep, depending on how my skin looks, if my skin looks pretty clear, then I will just use like an everyday kind of moisturiser, which is like the Olay one, which is non-greasy fluid. If my skin does look bad, then I will use, I'll use like a tea tree one, which absolutely stinks, which is why I don't use it in the daytime, but it's just a mattifying stuff for like oily and blemish skin. So that is kind of on its way out because I've had this for absolutely ages, but this is only a moisturiser I use if my skin looks particularly bad, otherwise a standard moisturiser will do. And then again, if I've got pimples and things like that that I need to get rid of, then I will just use my Clinique anti-blemish solution. Just put it onto like the bits where I kind of need it, let it dry, and then that's it. I'll go to sleep after I have moisturised my face. So I never go to bed without moisturising my face, because I think that's the biggest mistake you can make, is thinking you've got too much oil, don't need to moisturise, but actually your body just kind of goes, oh my god, she hasn't got enough oil on her face, and starts producing a lot more. So definitely use this anti-blemish stuff, which again is nearly finished, but I've got a couple of other kind of spot treatment stuff that I will use once this is finished. So that's what I do before I go to bed. So take off my makeup with my eye makeup remover, clean it with the foam stuff, then the blackhead scrub to kind of really clean my skin and my pores, then tone so all the pores are kind of closed up, and then moisturiser and put like spot treatment if I need to. And then what I will do, like if I'm kind of in the shower or something every couple of days, I will use this St. Ives apricot scrub, just because I'm in the shower and I think, well, if I'm exfoliating the rest of my body, I might as well exfoliate my face as well. But I only do that every couple of days or something. And then if I want to pamper my skin and look after it a little bit, once or maybe once a week or once every couple of weeks, I have got this vitamin C microdermabrasion, which I have talked about in another video because I actually think it's the best product in the whole world. But you need the tiniest little amount of it, and you cannot use this every day or even every other day. It's meant for like once or twice a week at the most, but I only used it once a week or once every 2 weeks or something. But it's just tiny little grains that feel like kind of like sand, like thinner than sand, and you can feel this really doing the job. And at the minute you kind of rinse your face off, it just feels absolutely amazing. So you need to get one of those, but you're not supposed to use it because it's not really for sensitive skin. And then I will use like a sort of mask or something like that. So that's just a mud mask, which is an aloe vera deep cleansing mud mask. And again, this is just every now and then, if I'm at home by myself on a Sunday and I want to treat myself, then I'll use something like this. And I got another kind of facial peel thing, which is again just like a face mask from Sea Salt. And again, it's just, I kind of interchange between these two depending on what I feel like. This one just smells really nice and has like exfoliating bits kind of in it there. And I got this from like, I don't know, like Selfridges in London or something, because it was really expensive. But you know, like I said, I've had it for like 6 months and I've only really used that much. I'm not even a third of the way through, so that is really good. So that's basically all I do for my skin. And yes, I am wearing makeup at the moment, but I would say over the last 6 months my skin has improved quite a lot, really, because I had this massive breakout after 6 months of using this, and I panicked and I thought, well, I don't want to stop using it, because for 6 months my skin was completely clear. So now just using it once a day when I go to sleep is like working really well, and it just really does kind of dry out your skin, but then you moisturise it and then it kind of balances everything out. Or if you feel like this is too drying, instead of using the gel that comes with it, you can just use a normal moisturiser. So you're still getting the moisture back in, but I really felt like this completely cleared up my skin. So I will keep using this, but not as much as I probably did to start with. So that is my skincare routine. If you guys have any questions or you want to ask me any more about my skincare routine, then please just message me below. And if you have any other requests, if not, I'll see you in the next video.